Enters Aries today, or it will be until June 6th. June 6th. So it's a period of time where we are more forward with our spending, with our leisure activities. We are not considerate with any planet in Aries. We are bold. We are spontaneous. We are impulsive. So the impulsiveness of Venus, which is spending, material life, goods and resources, social activity, it's punctuated by the fact that it was retrograde. So we had this period of time of picking up more information. Now, as Venus, retrograde in Pisces, so we picked up more information, deeper information. Now, as Venus comes into Aries, we go fully forward with what that is. So we're armed with more, deeper, better assessments and knowledge. So Moon is in Gemini today, does conjunct Jupiter and square Saturn, so a double kind of undercurrent where curious, chatty Moon in Gemini. We want to have our hand in everything. Very experimental, and that is amplified by that conjunction to Jupiter. We might want to try even more. But there is this wait and see approach, or let's be careful, let's not go off the deep end with the square to Saturn. It is helpful in terms of keeping things more on the rails. We have a quintile between Mars and Pluto that's coming in. This makes it easier to figure out what's going on. We play brain games. We love brain teasers. With Mercury, Pluto, quintiles, figuring something out is a game. And we actually have a penchant for solving things. We can have the possibility of getting caught up in what's dark or suspicious and what furthers our own personal suspicions, and so it seems to be right. There's always that possibility with the Mercury-Pluto combination of any kind. But with the quintile, we might be able to look past how we want to game ourselves and see what's actually real. This can put us in a position where some of us can have inklings, intuitions, depending on what you're looking past, what you're seeing, what you're looking into. Again, are you swirling in personal suspicion, or are you seeing something for what it is, even though it might be upsetting to your status quo? So there's a few people, not a lot. There's a few people who are positioning themselves at this point to maintain and enjoy security among the coming chaos. This is what we're figuring out. How can we get ahead? Position ourselves because we see what's coming. Even if what's coming is different, but you see, you can only get that if you can only position yourself if you understand what's coming, if you see it, if you have that certain clairvoyance. If it's out of tune with what personal suspicions are, comforting belief is, then there's not very many people in that segment that will see it. A few might, a few may look past what they believe so that they can continue to act in their own best interest. But there's many, many people, and that will not do that, that are going to choose to go down with the ship because it's hard. It's hard to do, to see what's outside the scope of what is self-affirming. So we have got a very interesting configuration that I'm gonna pull up and look at the chart on today in transits class. If you're interested in transits class, you can sign up for that in my membership group. We have Venus and Aries coming up to 14 degrees on the 21st of May next month. That means Venus and Aries is going to be opposing the US Saturn and square to the US Sun. So it gets directly in this square between the Sun and Saturn in the United States natal chart and forms a T square. And at that same time, we have the transiting South Node directly at the United States midheaven, which is status and direction, what points north for us, where we're going. So it's a couple of cycles within larger cycles that are signaling massive economic problems and karmic payback. So look at the trajectory of things rather than what you would like to have happen. Look at where things are going with a more objective viewpoint. This is a big deal. That Mars-Pluto opposition that we just had with the new moon in Taurus, that was a big deal. And then on the heels of that, we have this really weighty period of time where we have karma, the South Node, coming to visit the point of status and direction. So look at what you can repurpose, what you can reuse, what you can recycle, what you can put back into service rather than buying new, because those options are going to be very limited. We need to be looking at what we can bring back to life, what we can resurrect and get more life out of, develop a new, better appreciation for.